Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, September 16th. You'll be interested to know, 138 years ago, today in 1887, the Montreal Protocol was signed in Montreal, Canada, marking a landmark moment of global cooperation to protect the Earth's ozone layer by phasing out harmful chlorofluorocarbons, a shining example of human unity and scientific foresight. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Tourmaline. This morning it's looking fair with waves around 3 to 4 feet. Conditions remain fair until about 10 a.m. when they shift to choppy as the wind goes onshore at 6 miles per hour. Expect the wind to increase throughout the afternoon, reaching 10 miles per hour by 1 p.m. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with the 4-foot high tide, when the southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 17 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first high tide on Tuesday will be 4 feet just after 7:30 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide at noon. The nearshore buoy at Mission Bay West reads 73 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start strong on Wednesday with clean waves around 2 to 4 feet and light winds. Thursday sees a slight drop in size to 2 to 3 plus feet, remaining clean early but turning choppy by afternoon. Friday continues the trend with choppy conditions at 2 to 3 plus feet, making it the least favorable day of the period. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 71 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 6:55, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:35. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog before 11 a.m., but it will clear up to mostly sunny skies, with a high near 83 and a light northwest breeze. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 69 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather, expect a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, mainly between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m., with partly sunny skies and a high near 81. Wednesday night brings a chance of showers and thunderstorms with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 69. On Thursday, expect a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 5 p.m., then a slight chance later with partly sunny skies and a high near 81. Thursday night features a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, and a low around 69. Friday has a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 a.m., with mostly sunny skies and a high near 80. Friday night will see patchy fog between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., mostly cloudy skies, and a low around 68. Saturday is mostly sunny, with a high near 81. Saturday night will be mostly cloudy, with a low around 68. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the 2024 to 25 flu season in San Diego was one of the most severe in a decade, leading to concerns among local health officials as the county prepares for a new flu season starting in October. Last year, nearly 40,000 cases were recorded, compared to an average of slightly more than 13,000 cases annually over the previous 5 years. Tragically, 220 county residents lost their lives to the flu, including 7 children, marking the highest number of child deaths since the 2009-10 season. Doctors emphasize the importance of vaccination, urging everyone 6 months and older to get vaccinated before the winter months for maximum effectiveness. Preventative measures like avoiding sick individuals, covering coughs, and frequent hand washing are also recommended. Now on to sports. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow will undergo surgery for a turf toe injury, and he is expected to miss at least 3 months. Burrow left the game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the second quarter and was seen with crutches and a walking boot after the match. In his absence, backup Jake Browning led the Bengals to a come-from-behind victory, completing 21 of 32 passes for 2 touchdowns. Cincinnati will face the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday as they hope to recalibrate their offense around Browning's strengths. Burrow's recovery will be closely monitored as he aims for a return later this season. And last night on Monday Night Football, the Bucs beat the Texans in a nail-biter 20-19. Baker Mayfield was 25 for 38, with 215 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. C.J. Stroud was 13 for 24, with 207 yards, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. In Game 2, the Chargers beat the Raiders 20-9. Justin Herbert was 19 for 27, with 242 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. While Geno Smith was 24 for 43, with 180 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Yowza! Next week, the 2-0 Chargers face the 1-1 Broncos in Los Angeles. In local sports, the Padres were off last night. This afternoon, they open a 3-game series at Citi Field against the Mets. Michael King takes the mound for San Diego with a 4-2 record and a 2.87 earned run average. He faces New York's Clay Holmes, who comes in at 11-8 with a 3.75. First pitch is set for 4:10 with clear weather and 71 degrees expected. In top news, California quietly became the biggest holder of MicroStrategy. It emerges as the top state pension backer. The State Board of Administration of the Florida Retirement System has significantly increased its holdings in MicroStrategy, increasing its indirect exposure to Bitcoin. Florida owns 220 1,860 MicroStrategy shares, valued at $88 million. The fund added 61,390 shares, representing a 38% increase from the previous quarter. As the leading state with a public employees retirement system owning 357,183 shares, legal and regulatory constraints largely prevent public retirement systems from holding cryptocurrency directly. In business news, Elon Musk, the Tesla billionaire who tops Forbes rankings of the world's richest people, has returned to his day job after leaving President Donald Trump's White House. Musk, who holds $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin on Tesla's balance sheet, has issued a warning about the spiraling $37 trillion U.S. debt pile. He stated, "At the end of the day, our national debt, which is insanely high, the interest payments exceed the Defense Department budget, and it's rising. So if AI and robots don't solve our national debt, we're toast." The U.S. debt has surged due to COVID-era spending and rising interest rates, raising fears of a potential crisis for the U.S. dollar. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $115,000. Ethereum is down 2% to just over 4,500. And XRP is down 1% to $2.99. Moving on to a more local vibe, In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Coffee naps might be the weirdest and smartest way to recharge. Research suggests a cup of coffee followed by a short nap could sharpen focus and fight fatigue. In Spain, it is common to follow lunch with coffee and a short siesta. Experts are now investigating the scientific merit of this practice. Caffeine is a potent adenosine antagonist that keeps us alert. Combining a nap with coffee could amplify the stimulant's effects. Early research indicates caffeine naps may reduce fatigue and boost cognitive performance. However, more studies are needed to confirm these findings. Ultimately, individual responses to caffeine naps vary. And in entertainment news, Claire Danes stars in The Beast in Me, a gripping new series where she plays a reclusive author caught in a deadly game with her neighbor, portrayed by Matthew Rhys, who harbors dark secrets. The teaser, released on Monday, opens with Dane stating, "We are, all of us, drawn to monsters," adding, "We flirt with death to prove we are truly alive." Set to premiere on November 13th on Netflix, the show follows Danes as Aggie Wiggs, who becomes obsessed with her neighbor, a former suspect in his wife's disappearance. Executive producer Howard Gordon of Homeland highlights the show's complexity, stating, "It really is about all of our complicity." Brittany Snow, Natalie Morales, Jonathan Banks, and David Lyons also join the cast. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American environmentalist and author Rachel Carson. And she said, "In nature, nothing exists alone. This reminds us of the interconnectedness of our actions, like the global cooperation seen in the Montreal Protocol, which highlights the importance of unity in addressing environmental challenges." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.